What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Veve Bros, the entertainment channel where we talk about all things Veve past, present, and future. I'm Grandison Crawford. Tony Get The OMI will be back with us on Monday. He's killing it in his comedy game. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, support Veve Bros. With that being said, cue the intro. Veve Bros. Also, if you have not already, definitely go grab you a Crowd Killer comic. This is a comic book that Tony Get The OMI created himself. It's awesome. You can buy it as an NFT on OpenSea, and it unlocks readable content that you can read right in that browser. So you can go from I own this, I bought this, to oh dang, look at that story. So I just wanted to promote for my boy while he's killing it doing his stand-up thing this Friday. So definitely good to be on live stream. I'm gonna get into the comments real quick. How are we living? How are we doing on this Friday? Let's go. So we got the incorrigible goat saver. Yo, Veve Bros. I'm first got the uncommon on today's Disney drop. Oh well, can't win them all, but FA of T'Challa, I'll happily take whatever cover I can get my paws on. Apparently I can't read this Friday, but that's okay. I'm happy that you are down to get that. I mean, truth of the matter is you got a Disney comic. A lot of people didn't get it. And then that Black Panther is going to be dope. I'm very excited about that Black Panther one. I'm gonna try and get multiples. But we'll see. Crowd Killer is a great read. Marvelous Packs. What's up? Absolutely. Yeah, I think I read it 3 times now. I was like, okay, cool. Because, you know, my brain's always working. Straight MCP. Veve D&D campaign. When? Ooh, you know what? We did talk about doing D&D together, didn't we? I mean, we'd have to do it online. We got to figure it out. Who's going to be the game master or dungeon master? Who's going to be, you know, who's going to organize it? Your boy has a lot going on in addition to Veve Bros. I'm going to be also doing my own channel on more general kind of Web3 projects and tech. So stay tuned for that. There might be some cool stuff coming next week on that. But yeah, D&D, absolutely. I'm down. Black Panther, baby. Let's go. What's up, G? Yo, G Money. 2 G's in the building. 2 G's in a pod. Doesn't work. The biggest bro. Let's get it, y'all. It's me today. I'm holding it down. Tony Get The OMI is holding it down in IRL. He's doing his comedy thing, and so he's doing his first college. He's doing a casino, I believe. He's up there with his lady. So I was like, yo, take the morning off. Let your boy handle the biz. And yeah, of course he was cool with it. It would be really weird if he wasn't. He's like, no, I must do this. Nah, Tony's dope. So yeah, what did we get this morning? Okay, what's going on? Palace, Brendan Z, they got a Chinese surveillance balloon over the Midwest right now. How do you know it's Chinese? Maybe, I mean, does it say? I mean, I guess it has lettering or something. But that'd be weird if it was like trying to be covert and it was just like, what's up? We're Chinese. But that's cool. What did anybody else get the drop? I got a comment, so I'm still comment gang as of late. No, it's weird. I get like a lot of commons and ultra rares. Very few in between. But now I'm excited about the Black Panther drop. I'm definitely excited about that. Let's look at it, actually. We got the Black Panther drop. Yeah. First appearance of Black Panther. I'm curious if they're going to be doing yeah, this was the cool breakdown actually of the comic. I know Veve's doing a lot more of these with somebody awesome in the community who got hired by them. So definitely check that whole video out. Which comic cover do you guys like the most, though? I mean, let's be real, dog. That's Secret Rares. Flames. But the Ultra Rare's not that bad either. He's jumping out, you know. It's weird that the common, like they just took color out. So then all right, yeah. Okay, so let's get on this. Oh, Pentagon did a little press release. Okay, well look at you. Yeah, they're watching you. They're like, what are those people doing? There was a huge egg roll logo on the side. Egg roll logo? That's random. I mean, not random, but like weird. That's how they represent themselves. Black Panther tomorrow. Actually, Black Panther is not tomorrow. Black Panther is on Sunday. Tomorrow is Saturday, y'all. So if you guys wake up early to pull on Black Panther tomorrow, you're too soon. Okay, the Incorrigible Goat Saver. All covers are solid. I love the homage. Takes on the classic covers like they did with AF-15. Yeah. Oh, I guess they are a little bit. Are they different though? Kind of. Yeah, they are. I'm tripping. They are different. Okay, so it's $20. A little steepsies, but that's cool. This comic probably will do pretty well in the secondary, and it's fun. And I'm not gonna make y'all dizzy. I got it. So we'll keep this bad boy up. Oh, biggest bro, you got an L on the drop. You know what? Everybody, put some hand clapping in the comments, just to give the biggest bro some love. We don't ever want anybody to take an L, but when they do, we show support. Kryptoni, comment on the Duck magazine. Yo, I got a comment as well. I lit some sage, I prayed, and I got a comment. So I guess God was listening, and he still wanted me to get a comment, So that's good. If you got something, that's dope. I think you can get them now. They were under retail last time I looked on the commons, but that doesn't, you know what? It's all good. Like everything's going to be dope. So I'm not worried about it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Straight MCP says, clapped hands because you dodged it, biggest bro. You got an L, so you dodged it. You dodged it. What do we think? All right, so this is the comic Black Panther. Great. What do we think is coming around the corner? Because they did say Lambo was going to be in January, right? They said it was going to be in January. They said soon a bunch, but they did say January at one point in time. But do we think, since there's no Saturday drop, that Lambo is going to be Saturday? Yeah, you got ducked. You ducked it, boy. He was, I'm dodging those. Those are dipping. Dodge, duck, dip, dodge, and dive. I think that's dodgeball motto. But no, it's a lovely Friday. What's the weather like where everybody else is? It's like cold, sunny out here. So we're enjoying it. I'm going to be doing a little writing later. But I honestly, has anybody been sniping any of the cheap comics? Like there's a ton of them. I was surprised what comic went to like $2. What was the comic before this? Man, I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind on a Friday. Losing my mind. Oh yeah, we never really did talk about the update. How did everybody feel about that? I know some people were feeling spicy, some people are feeling nicey. Type spicy or nicey in the comments with what you're feeling about that update. Thoughts on how Sunday will go down. I guess you mean like price wise, or like if you think you're gonna get it. If it's price wise, I think that it probably will do pretty well. It'll probably see a pump the first like couple hours, and then you know how it goes, it dips. I don't know if like the common's going to dip all the way back to retail, but we could see that happen. I mean, Spider-Man #1 is only a couple bucks over retail of this, so I don't know. Is that more valuable than this? Probably, The Incorrigible Goat Slayer Straight MCP ducked. Absolutely. Yeah, because duck comic issue. I see you. Yeah, I like that. Y'all, you guys are setting up each other's punchlines. I have been sniping golden moments. Oh, dope, biggest bro. Any golden moments in particular that you've been sniping? Here's the thing. I'll see something and be like, man, I want to get more of those, and then I won't, and that's ridiculous. Don't be like me, because there's so many deals, and if you're going to be spending the gems anyway, you might as well know that whatever you're into is going to have some level of upside, and if you just like it, that's also cool. But if you're struggling just to buy drops and stuff like that, then you really gotta be picky about your stuff, because down the line, if you can flip and then get more of the things you like, that's not a bad strategy either. I got 14 uncommons, average $2 on Amazing Spider-Man annual. Wow. Damn, that's really good. So 14 uncommons, that means that you have 7 points in the Master Collector program. No. Yeah, 7 points, because they're each half a point. So good for you. I mean, 7 points, that's 1 point more than a secret rare. And it cost you, what's 14 times 2? $28. Cost you $28 versus most secret rares would cost a lot more than that. We got Laura. She's excited for Black Panther. That's dope. I'm excited for Black Panther too. I think it's going to be awesome. Pooh for 45. Wait, Pooh is 45? Oh man. Oh no, that's incredible. I need more Poohs. I think my goal was 5, but if they're $45, I don't know. I might have to go higher than 5. I have 3 already, but I paid way more than they are now for them. So I do need to dollar cost average with those. Yup, straight MCP. All right. Black Panther is a Grail magazine. Yeah, it is. I like that you call it a magazine. It definitely is. Comic books are just picture magazines. Kryptoni might have to pick up one of those Poohs for 50. Yeah, I mean, that's what, $10 under retail, right? Because weren't they 60 when they dropped? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, Veve Bros, ready for this comic? Yes, BioShock. You already know. Everybody's ready for Black Panther, though. This, I'm worried, will perform like Thor FA in the secondary. If that happens, not financial advice, but they should be stacked quickly. Okay, I hear you. So, okay, you're thinking that like it's going to go up to like 80 and then maybe settle down at 60. I could see that happening. That could be cool. I mean, obviously, I'm not a financial person. So if you're like, Granison said it would do this, then you're being silly. You're being mad silly, yo. Lil, what's good? What is good, my dude? Are you out there partying? I know how you do. I know you, man. Be sending videos. Makes sense, goat lover. I love that that's what you Yo, I call you Goat Saver. Apparently you're Goat Lover now. Dang, you've evolved. That's your third Pokemon form, Goat Lover. It's like Goat Slayer, and then it was like Violent, and then it was like Goat Saver. Now you're Goat Lover, third form. I wonder what would your Pokemon power be if Goat Lover was your Pokemon evolution. Anybody in here who plays Marvel Snap? I've been rocking out on Marvel Snap. It's a problem. Now they can have us battle each other. So I'm in a group with a bunch of VV people who just like battle each other all day. It's a problem. I waste a lot of time. Don't recommend it. It's amazing. Don't play it. Also, it's incredible, but don't. Oh, you like that? Little little goat lover. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Snap is a problem for me too. It's a problem. Here's the thing. They don't let you stop, right? Like every other mobile game that I play kind of has an energy system, right? So you have to stop at some point in time because you can't play anymore without more energy unless you want to buy more energy. And I'm not about that life. You know what I mean? I'm done with that. I'm not going to invest all of my money into your thing. So, But with Marvel Snap, you can play forever. You can just keep playing, and then your cards, even if you don't have the currency to evolve them or whatever, or upgrade them, they still stack the individual card points to evolve them. So you can play and you still get something out of it, even if it's not like daily quests and experience. I love Snap. Biggest bro. Yeah, bro. I'm going to have to take you down one day in Snap. Not a threat. It's a promise. Yada dog. Let's go, fam. Got a rare on the drop today. Sold it and made 4 gems. Common Gang on DC again yesterday. Yeah, so I got the uncommon on the if anybody does Palm NFTs, I got the uncommon on the flash, like the 2 flashes together, the beginning of the DC multiverse. I still want Flash #1 though. That would be cool to me. I'm not necessarily a huge Flash fan, but it would be nice to get that. Obviously, I want a Static Shock FA on DC, but they're not going to put that out for Black History Month, or are they? Or are they? Oh, Laura, how do I play against you? Oh, nice. So Laura, if you want to play against me, and I highly recommend it. It'll be fun. You know what I mean? One of us will win, and that's what's cool about games and competition. Somebody wins, you know. You can play me. Just, I guess you could DM me, and like if you haven't already, update your app on Snap, and it allows you to, if next to where you can, you know, press play and just fight some random person's AI, you can go to play style, which has a little joystick, and press that, and you can either join a fight or you can create a fight. And if you create a fight, then you just send me the link and I can battle you, or I can do it. But yeah, if you're about that life, send me a link. Jay East, what's good, yo? Dude, loving the profile pic. It's awesome. Encourageable Goat Slayer says, my superpower Pokemon move as goat lover would be Goat Cheese Punch. Wow, dude, that would kill me especially. Is goat cheese, because I'm lactose intolerant, would that trigger anything, or is it just cow's milk? I think it would. That would be crazy. You punch me with goat cheese, I'd be upset. I'd be very mad. I'd probably post it though. I'd be like, yo, look at this idiot. He got punched with goat cheese powers. Retsum Cub. I think that's how you say your name. I hit a Lego mint number 80 yesterday on the flash drop. A Lego mint. So stoked. Oh, a legendary mint or a low mint. I'm not sure, because I didn't know they had a Lego mint. Yeah, it would kill you. Yeah, I'm saying there would be so many people who could not roll with a goat cheese punch. It would take so many people out. Some of them in the toilet, some of them just, you know, just morally corrupted. That would be wild. Yeah, goat lover. That's gross. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to try for this comic. I think it's cool. I know some people have been sniping comics. I recently actually watched Sleeping Comics video on the key comics that you can get a bunch of them for like under $50. So definitely a good watch. And he has a lot of good advice if you still have gems. But to be honest, what do we think is around the corner? What do we think is around the corner? J.E., stop playing and smash that like button, fam. Come on now. I lost my place. You see that? I was like, fam, I can't read, but J. East is 100% right. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We got some cool likes. I think we're 10 away from 700 subscribers. So that's not too bad. I mean, we've been keeping it cash. We've been having a good time. So subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, we do live streams 3 times a week. Can't be mad at that. Laura M. So, do you guys think anything will happen much to the market with merges rolling through in the next day or so? I think this, and this is only my opinion, as a person who has seen supply cause the market to go down. I think the merging might cause an increase in the listings, right? And that's not always necessarily the best way for the floor to move, is to like have more on the floor. So I could see that happening, but we'll just have to see. That's just my take on it. But what do you think, Laura? What do you think is going to happen with the merging? Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen once the accounts get to merge. Lambo soon. Yes, sir. Yes. Retza Lambo soon. I'm hoping for that. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I'm ready gym wise, but I'm definitely looking forward to the Lambo. I guess put a hand up in the comments. How many people would go for the Lambo if it was 500 gems? 500 gems. How many? Just let me know. In the meantime, let's get this off. Let's get this off. Let's get this off and talk. I'm gonna put some music on for y'all. Y'all don't even know. Yo. I like that. Damn, bro. Okay, let's try it. You don't break my heart. You tell me say you don't go, leave me go. You don't take my mind. I'm just letting y'all answer. Somebody I found on Instagram. She's fucking dope. So dope. So dope. Let's go. Okay, so we got Marvel Snap is the way. Marvel Snap is the way. Okay, so I'm actually probably going to do a video on my own channel soon about this. But I think that in this enthusiasm for like Web3 and pushing technology forward, like I think a lot of companies are missing out on the ability to turn a Web2 game into a reward system for Web3. So for example, with Marvel Snap, like you could have them in conjunction with like either VV NFTs or their own NFTs, reward NFT versions of those cards, which would be hella limited, right? Like, you know, if you get to all of the variants and then get them to infinity, right, of the different cards or their evolutions, right? Then maybe you get a code that allows you to redeem an NFT that then can be used as a, you know, to create kind of this industry from the Web 2. So with Marvel Snap, I play all the time anyway. I love that game. If then I was rewarded potentially with an NFT for playing that game, that would be amazing. And with bigger companies, it you know, it might cost a little bit initially, but what they'd make back, or it could get you into a whitelist for the drop, you know, would be crazy, because now people would be playing the game a bunch, and people in the Web3 community would have something to look forward to. Straight MCP, most people merging have very few items incoming. Lots of people merging have gems incoming. It will wash and then we moon. Yeah. You know what? I really like that perspective. You're saying that basically, you know, there's not a lot of collectibles on people's second or third or fourth or fifth accounts. But there are gems on there that they couldn't transfer. So yeah, that we could see some people with gems because they had them on other accounts and couldn't buy anything anyway. So it didn't matter. So BioShock, in my response to, or my question to, would you buy the Lambo if it was 500 gems? BioShock says, depends on scarcity. Okay. Well, let me know, BioShock, what would you need it to be? How low would you need the edition size to be to buy it for $500 for it to be worth it? You know. Raise his hand. Yes, yo. And it don't stop. Laura M, I agree. Listings will increase, but then will balance out because more buys too. I know I have some moves I've been wanting to make as well. Yeah, I mean, I only have 2 accounts, and so my second account that wasn't KYC'd. I have a few collectibles, so I'll be adding a couple Infinity Stones and some Marvel Mighties and some comic books to my account. But then I don't really have that many gems because I think I was pulling on both. So, but yeah, I think that we could see a washout. We could see, maybe there's more listings, but the people who got their other accounts merged now have gems. Yeah, I agree. Yo, fire. Yeah, absolutely. I think you're talking about the music. Yeah, she's dope. She just somebody sent it to me, and it was this African girl freestyling. And so like the people in the back were just like listening and vibing, and she got into it, and she killed it. I'm probably gonna listen to that for the next week just to get up in the morning and be like, baby, would you call my phone? Baby, would you call my phone? You know, baby, would you call my phone? Sean W. Someone set up a Marvel Snap Veve tournament so we can hang out and play. Yeah, we already have that, my guy. I don't know, Sean, if you're in the group, but we have a Twitter group, called Alley. It's a Marvel Snap group, and a lot of the people from Veve are in it. So definitely hit me up, I guess, on my tweets, and I'll invite you to the group. I think I can do that because it'll be cool. And people are always putting in their codes to battle, so you'll always have something to do. Kyle Wilson, what's good? What's good, homie? I hope that my testimonial helped. I'm very excited for all the stuff that you're doing. I'm gonna be starting my own channel. In addition to doing Veve Bros, so it'd be dope when that launches to have you on, because we're going to be talking about more general NFT and Web3 stuff. So, what track was that again? I need that. Yo, it's not even a track. It's like a girl who, man, what is her name, bro? I see. That's my problem. I will watch a million things. I will learn a million things, but I won't look at the title of it. I won't look at who did it. I'll just be like, yeah, this is person, and they were singing. It was great. What's her name? Also, too, like, you never know if whoever is doing it is the person whose account it is, or they just shared it. You know what I mean? Like, this person wasn't even that girl. Yeah, I don't even know. All right, too. I'm gonna get sucked into it. But yeah, no, I could send you that Instagram. J East. It's pretty dope. Let's go. We got some more comments over here. We already have a tournament and group going. Dr. Rolex won the first tourney. Yeah, I messed up. Like I messed up on Marvel Comics #1 because I didn't know there was a pull down tab. So I didn't buy any Marvel Comics #1s. I just was sitting there like, where's the buy that one? I can't buy it. You know. I literally cried in Iceland. So yeah, I think Cried in Iceland should be a movie. All right. So I'd pay $500 for a Lambo if sub 1,000 mints. Okay, well, what if Jay Green, what if they did 1963 editions? That's the year that a Lambo came out. Would be significant. And that's pretty low. I mean, that's low if only 1,963 people can own a Lambo. Vance Legstrong, Veve ruined everything by changing their logo. Yo, I don't understand. People are enraged. Now, I will say this. I think that the Veve logo looks like a mail delivery program, right? Like it looks like an app it looks like a new app for spreadsheets. Like it's like, oh yeah, Veve. organize your spreadsheets. Make it real. Collectors at heart. No, I'm joking. But no, I mean, I do like the collectors at heart thing. That's cool. It lets the vibe be known. And then if you notice around the internet, different placements have different colors of the Veve logo, but the symbol remains the same. So it'll be recognizable. And to me, what they're doing, and I don't know the marketing name for it, but it's like subtle marketing where instead of like just going out and blasting a bunch, like put yourself in different places, whether it's like, you know, headings of pages on Disney, things like that. And that way people will start to be aware of it without necessarily being like, feeling like, oh, this person's trying to shill something. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like detergents, right? Like I see the detergent commercials all the time. You know, I listen to them and things like that. And those are definitely trying to sell you something. But when I go to buy detergent, I remember the ones that kind of like, oh, I kind of remember seeing that. So I don't know. I think the logo is fine. I think if you got into it because Veve looked perfectly like you wanted it to, then maybe evaluate your investment and your movements. But I don't see how it could hurt us if, I don't know, there's plenty of people on board with it, especially probably corporate people, right? Like bigger companies. Like if we want them to get the I was going to say BYOB, that's not it. BYC, or no, KYB, know your business. Then we're going to need Veve to look like a solid company, not just a project, you know? Yada dog. I played Snap a bit. It's fun, but kind of don't know what I'm doing. My Hulk smashes everyone, though. Your Hulk smashes everyone, though. I love that. Yeah, Hulk is fun. I would say, I mean, the thing is, you never have to not know, you know? Just go to YouTube, like figure out what's going on. We are missing a bro. Yeah, we are missing a bro. Tony is up in San Luis Obispo, as he says, and he's doing his comedy thing yesterday night and then tonight. I think he'll be back tomorrow, but we don't do streams tomorrow. So here we are, Dino. I hope I'm enough, bro. I hope I'm enough, Dino. Kyle Wilson, be happy to come on anytime. Testimony was lit. Can't wait to launch eventually. Yeah, man. I would love to talk to you too about like kind of like your timelines on launching different things, just because you seem to be making cool moves. And I always like to learn more. So I appreciate you. And Dino Lang, bruh, thank you, man. I needed that, bro. I needed that uplifting, you know what I mean, on this beautiful Friday. When Tony immediately, he's like, you're beautiful. When Tony, Tony will be back. Well, he'll be back Monday. He doesn't have a lot of 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time shows. So he'll be back Monday when he's back in town. I told him he should take the day off because he needs to focus. He's going to be headlining a college. I want him to kill it. I want him to be so well rested. He looks back on this and it's like, whew, dang, I needed that. That's all. He's doing a comedy show. Yeah, he's out of town. So I'm not going to, I mean, you know, we got the internet everywhere, but my dude he needs to be focused, yo. That's all it is. All right, fam, DM me for sure. I will, though. I hella will, Jay East. She's dope. It's a real quick clip, but she killed it. That hits true. Spreadsheets, right? It does seem like spreadsheets. Like I look at it, like it looks like kind of like a Microsoft Office vibe to it, and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. They got a heart. It looks like I did like I like this Veve logo. I like it. It's cool, but I'm not losing sleep over the change, and it's also not something that like matters if you're mad, right? Like, who cares? What are they going to do? They're going to be like, well, after Twitter consensus, let's go back. Like, why would they do that? Yada fam. I want to be the second bro. Send me a link. I can pop in for 10 minutes. You want to be the second bro? All right. Let me see, bro. Let me see. You trying to get that invite, my dude? Copy. Boop, 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 boop. Why can't I? Why can't I breathe whenever I talk about you? Yo, why did that song just pop into my head? What's that, 90s? 90s shit, bro? All right, let me get you in. Let me get you in. Don't stress, Dino. You got 10 minutes. What? Your kid's taking a nap for 10 minutes or what? Why you only got 10 minutes? You won't break my heart. All right, here we go. Dino Lang. Yo, I just turned your name into the Veve Bros theme. Let's go. All right, here we go. I'll see you in there in a bit, bro. Dino's about to be in. How are your digital dogs holding up? Ooh, Choo Choo, look at you asking the questions. I just got 2 more from staking my lab. So those that don't know, we still actually I'm in talks with digital dogs right now. We're going to get them on the Veve Bros channel. I'm definitely going to do a little deep dive on digital dogs on my Grandison Prime channel. I'll be launching soon. But yeah, my digital dogs are doing dope. I'm happy. I just got some cool reveals from the vials. I keep getting white vials, and if you're in the digital dog community, a white vial means that it's going to be a Shiba Inu. So I keep getting Shiba Inus, and I got this one. This is the one I got. It's pretty chill. It's got all the extensions. I almost picked one before that I didn't like the fur pattern, but it also had all the extensions. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna shuffle one more time. And I did, and I got the cool one. It's got like gold trim. It's Gen 0, whatever that means. I just know that having all the extensions makes your dog doper. So yeah, how are your digital dogs doing though, Choo Choo? They doing well? Let me see. Yada. All right, let's go.
What's up, bro?
Lang. Welcome to the channel. TGID. Thank goodness it's Dino.
Bro, yeah, you're good. I just want to say what's up, man. Shut it down if you're shutting down, or do what you're doing, man. It's no stress.
Yeah, no doubt. I got a little more time. I'm chilling. Like, the coffee just kicked in, bro. I came on. I was tired, but I'm ready now, bro. So
hey, yeah, my coffee's kicking in too.
Uh-oh, that means bathroom for you, though.
That's okay. It's worth it.
It's natural. It's natural. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. Just got the kids everywhere around here, and just kind of chilling. I was watching you. I was like, I'm gonna pop in and say hi.
How many kids do you have?
Too many, bro. Don't ever have kids. No, I have 2.
Probably not, bro. I definitely could have one somewhere, but I don't have one that I know of.
Yeah, I have 2 kids. I'm gonna start a business. I came up with the idea the other day, just warning people what happens when you have children.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that would be the best guide to have in an abstinence course. You're just like, this is what sex will cost you. That's way too much egg for one stream, bruh. You don't even know, bruh. Egg gang. Y'all ain't ready for that. You're not ready. Ooh, I want a DigiDog. I was able to name Arcade's doggo the Monet. Do you know about digital dogs, Dino? You froze on me, bro. Or you're real still, bro. Did I freeze? Can anyone see me? Am I in a void? Oh my gosh. I don't know. The boys, yes, indeed. G Money says, don't forget to like. I'm still rocking my digital dog and crypto dog. Let's go. I'm glad. Yeah, I have like 5 or 6 digital dogs now. 6? Something like that. I got a bunch. I must be off. I have 3 kids, RIP. Okay, Dino must be out. Sorry, I didn't even pull up the comment. I have 3 kids, RIP. Yeah, that's a lot of kids, bro. That's a lot. How do you do anything? Dino is on. Maybe Alex will pop on for a few. That's kind of how to lure him out, huh? He'd be like, Dino's on. I'm getting in here. Tuscan Collectibles, one night of pleasure can cause a lifetime of pain. The log line for just don't do it. Laughing my ass, funny joke, and crickets from Dino. Right. Yeah, I heard nothing. I was like, all right, it's fool. Dino froze. I thought I froze him in place. I thought I was like, yo, that was just like a hitter of a joke where he just was in shock, literal shock. Egg Bros, let's go. We are the Eggmen. Cuckoo, cachoo, cuckoo, cachoo. It's just Dino rugging. It's the ruggin' bomb. It's the ruggin' on. My kids took over. Yes, they did. Sounds like life. See, I had 30 seconds only. Yep, I heard that. I heard that, bro. All right, I got you on the link mode. I'll stay on for longer because we're having a good time. We're just getting cooking. My collectible is gonna be on here. I'm sending you a link in the DMs Twitter. Let's go, my collectibles. Let's go. Crypto Dog Society. Hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't got into the dogs that you were posting on before. Oh, look who's popping in. This is just a Mary Poppins Friday.
How's it going, man?
It's going excellent. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good. I was just watching you and you popped into my last stream. I thought I'd pop in over here.
Let's pop in, dude. Dino's back on the stream. Keeping everybody on froze mode. I thought my joke offended you. I was like, oh, I'm done.
Nah, bro, I got tackled by 2 kids.
There you go. That's grown man business. I love that, dude. How many kids do you have, my collectibles?
Yeah, I got 2. They're both in their teenage years. They're younger teenagers, so a little bit further ahead than you, Dino, right now, but you'll get there.
Yeah. I mean, one can only hope. No, I don't have any kids, bro.
Oh, I thought you said 3. I thought you were like 3.
Nah. I don't even know why. I picked up my coffee with this hand, and this hand just was like, "What up?" I have no idea. So yeah, man, dude, thanks for having us on the channel the other day to talk about Tony's comic book. That was super dope. I didn't know all that story about, like, I knew you had a toy store. I just didn't know, like, your origin story.
Yeah, I shared the old origin story, and we all got one, right? It's fun, and it's cool to hear about, like, everybody else's, like, I know, Dino, you got a good origin story too, especially your background too, right? It's fun to hear, like, about, like, where we all come from, and, like, different, like, it's kind of interesting, right? Like, yours is great. I mean, how we got here, we all sort of ended up here, and it's kind of funny. So, like, my situation was kind of like a series of little events that kind of ended me up here, and it's kind of like it's kind of funny. I never would have predicted the pathway that I took, but without that pathway, there are certain things happening. I wouldn't have even found Veve, right? So, like the way I did.
MC, I mentioned you last night as a reference point, as like because you were a physical collector, and you love Veve because of the social collecting of it. Because, like, being a physical collector, there's not as much of that. And I literally referenced your story a little bit last night. So I just wanted to add that.
Oh, yeah, no, it's true. You're so right, Dino, because, if you're a physical collector, you go to the toy fairs and the comic shows and all that kind of stuff. And that's where you get to meet up with people and have conversations. But those don't happen all the time, unless you're, like, traveling all around, which can be timely and costly, especially if you have kids or, like, a job that's like, you can't go to, like, conventions all the time. And I'm not talking about New York City stuff, like Comic-Con, like the big ones. I'm even talking about the little toy fairs, the little grassroots community center ones, the ones at the local, like, YMCA, where they book a room and it's like, a bunch of older dudes there were selling, train sets and stuff, those kind of things, right? And or if you go to those, like, comic stores, you'll bump into people or you talk to the owner. But this is like 24/7, 7 days a week. Hanging out with you guys is the best.
Bro, I don't hang out with my real friends, like my friends, as much as I hang out in spaces listening to all sorts of things. Like, some of the spaces, y'all are wild. But and then just being on people's channels and all that stuff, it's real cool. Like just being able to vibe like that.
Yeah, super fun.
I was thinking too, like as far as just the little moments that get you to where you are. Like I'm an actor. I do comedy as well, and I write and produce some things. And had I left for LA even a week later, every person I know now might not be in my life. Wow. Because like, the reason I met so many different these specific people were the first people I met in the first week of LA.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. So
it is crazy, right? Have you ever seen that movie with Gwyneth Paltrow? It's kind of a little unknown movie. I forget what the name of it is. We could easily Google it though. But it's a movie when I think it was in the early 2000s, and it was basically this movie where it shows two different directions of where her life would have went on one specific moment. I think she's getting on the subway or not, and it's a movie that splits, and it shows like if she got on that train there, like it wasn't negative or anything. It was just it wasn't like, oh, this one was tragic. It was just because she got on that train or she didn't get on that train at that particular time, her life went completely like this. And then her life went completely like that. And it was just one of those moments that you just described, Grandson. It's like, you never know. Right. And so, maybe I would have got here 6 months later or 3 months earlier. I don't know. I wish I got here 3 months earlier.
Yeah. That would have been nice. You just get there when all the original DeLoreans were still on the market.
Yeah, right. I'm like, yeah, dog, I'm not growing a beard. I can grow a pretty good beard, guys. I know it may not seem like it.
Can you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I just choose not to. I don't know.
Bruh, you would be an adorable grown man if you grew a beard out.
Yeah, maybe I've thought about it. I could, when I was younger, I couldn't as much, but all through my 30s and now I could, I don't know if it'd be nice as your guys's, but
do I need to double dare you? Is that what's got to happen for you to grow that?
Not happening, man.
I won't double dare you. I promise.
One day I might, but I don't know.
I think beard is good.
I love the beard. I have no problem with beards. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It gets gray too here now. Because I'm like in my mid 40s, right? So I would look 10 years older if I did a beard.
You would look, which would make you look what, 25?
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you,
bro. You got a youthful ass face. So, Crip Tony, FA Black Panther, gonna be a big book.
Oh,
yeah. Dino's nodding. What do you guys think? You think huge?
Oh yeah, Dino. What do you think, man?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You don't want to hear from me right now.
Oh, you mad about everything? You mad about everything?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, man. It should be a good one. I mean, 20 gems though. That's pretty steep.
Why?
I was surprised. I don't know why it's AF15 level, but I don't think it should be 20 gems. But it is what it is. But
it's more than AF15 because AF15 was 15. No, it was 20. That was 20, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 20. But yeah, there's been a few at 15, right? Like I think maybe Star Wars was 15, or I can't remember.
Yeah, Star Wars was 15. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's 20. It's basically the Amazing Fantasy treatment. They did the $20 gem price, the same edition. So $20 gem price, the same edition size. And they didn't change the covers. Like they made them all the same original cover. Just they did the artist did a variation of it, but Amazing Fantasy kept that same pose. Mm-hmm. Which is cool because the cover of this one, is really iconic. Like everybody knows it. It's beautiful. The Black Panther jump in there, the pose. And so they didn't do like these weird ultra rare where it's like some other pose. So they basically gave it the Amazing Fantasy treatment, which is kind of interesting, right? So,
well, I mean, I guess just because of where they can go. I mean, if you follow the recent Marvel like Wakanda stuff.
Well, this is the funny part. So I do. I'm like full on into the MCU like crazy, but I haven't seen the Black Panther, and I'm watching it this weekend because now it's on Disney Plus. The only reason I never saw it was because literally my son at school, their whole class went to it. Like for the first week it was out, and so he saw it right away. And you know how expensive it is to go to the movie theaters, right? Like it's like if you got like a family of 4 and popcorn and the whole deal, it costs you like $100. So we didn't go because he went and saw it with all his, like, at school with his friends, like the whole class. And it was like a field trip. So he was like, he really liked it. He thought it was great because my whole family were crazy about the Marvel movies. And but he said in it that there was no, like, big giant reveal, like a Doctor Doom level thing where it was like a total spoiler alert where you had to, like, some character showed up that, like, sometimes they do that in these movies. So I didn't feel the pressure to go then. Oh, because on other movies like this Kang movie coming, or like even Thor, I felt like, or even the Doctor Strange movie, I felt like, because of what they were revealing in it, if I even went on the internet the next day, it would get spoiled. Or like a Star Wars movie or something like that. But this movie is like, okay, he told me it's amazing. We got to go see it, but he didn't want to see it like 2 nights in a row.
Right.
So we waited, and then it got to a point where we got to December, and then we were going on vacation, and I saw the thing that was coming out like not too far away, and then it was gone from the theaters in my area. So now I get to watch it this weekend. I'm super stoked about it. But I've been following all the rest of the story like online. I've caught snippets of it, but I've tried to stay away from it,
Yeah, I've been doing my best to not watch any of the Ant-Man trailers.
Yeah,
like I legit am. I'm every time it comes on, I'll be like watching a YouTube video, and it'll be like, the world's smaller than you think, and you're like, damn it, Ant-Man. So, that's like just take off my headphones and turn my phone away from me.
Yeah, you're like that. Hey, like I'm like that too. I don't like to see anything, so I've really kept it over here. And I know, like, I see Kyle down there. He said he got him in the fields. I know I'm going to feel the same way.
Yeah.
I saw one little clip of like, I had this the first time, just because now it's all coming out online because of Disney Plus. Like you said, these little clips. And I was just, going through Instagram last night, just scrolling. And I saw this one clip of like a coffin going up. And I was like, I quickly turned it off. I'm like, oh man, that's going to be a crazy scene. Like I hadn't seen that before. And so I'm just like, so literally, I think tonight we're going to watch it. Either tonight, probably tonight. I think we're going to throw it on either tonight or tomorrow night. We'll do the whole thing. We'll go down to the dollar store, get our chips and snacks, and like, load it up, and like.
You got it. So to save you money, because you said you spend $50 a person or whatever at the movie theater, go to the dollar store before you hit the movies. Put them in your pocket.
Yeah, we do. We do. There's a Dollarama, which is kind of famous here in Canada. I don't know if you guys have Dollarama down there, but it's not $1 anymore, by the way. Everything's like $2-3 bucks. But yeah, we go there. We get our chocolates mostly. But I love movie popcorn, you guys. You know.
Yeah, movie popcorn.
At the theater with a nice ice cold like Coke, crispy with tons. I sometimes I like to go all the way if I go.
Yeah, that makes sense, and it supports them. I mean, that's how the theater actually makes the most money.
Yeah.
But I was talking about too, like the potential for the MCU to go in the direction of like the Black Panther mythos. Like in the comic books, Wakanda is an intergalactic like nation now. Like they have like multiple galaxies now.
It's crazy, right? There's so much potential there. And they haven't really, like, did you see the video that Corey put out on the Veve channel?
Yeah,
about the comic. I watched it last night, and I'm glad because Corey's back.
Veve's back. He did great.
He did a really good video breaking it down, and he talked about his nemesis, Claw. That guy with the little.
Yeah,
I remember him as a kid, seeing him in comics because of his face and his weird kind of like
sound hand
thing. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So there's so many places they could go with it, and it's just the beginning, really, right? And it's cool. Like I haven't seen the movie, but it's cool. Like I know Chadwick passed away, and that's like super sad. Isn't that crazy that when you watch like Captain America Civil War and stuff, like he was sick, right?
Yeah.
And you just like, I mean, the guy was just a warrior. I mean, he's just in there. You never even knew. And it's so sad, right? I mean, like to lose somebody like that, a great actor. And it makes you watching those movies now appreciate it even more. Cause like, that's one of my favorite movies of all time is Civil War, especially when he starts going after the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And they're like fighting with no costumes on. That was such a crazy scene. Cause that's the first time we saw him. Right.
Yeah.
And then when he was like chasing them, like him, Captain America, and the Winter Soldier fighting on the highway and stuff, like when they were trying to catch the Winter Soldier, that's some of the best. Like, I don't know if people don't like Marvel movies, man, because it's some of the best storytelling and action that you pretty much ever see in a movie. You don't have to be a comic book dork to love that.
Oh, it's literally one. I mean, to even call us like people who like those nerds now is kind of weird because it's the most popular stuff now, right? Like it's not hide it in your backpack, hope you make it home type of vibe. Like, and now as far as the chase, when he was like running on the freeway next to cars, do you remember the movie The One by with Jet Li?
No, I never saw that movie. I never saw. I've seen a few Jet Li movies, like but I never saw that movie. But I've heard about that movie.
Funny,
did they have a scene like that?
Fun idea.
Yeah,
kind of silly execution, but like fantastic action scenes. And in one of those scenes, because of premise, and it's an old movie. If you haven't seen it, if I ruin it,
Jet Li's awesome.
Yeah, he had a version of him going around to different dimensions, killing himself, so that he could get that portion's amount of power.
Nice. That's cool.
He was down to like a few of them. And at that point in time, he had killed one recently, and it allowed him to run 55 miles an hour because he was just stronger.
Wow.
So he's just running, and he like jumps over this huge wall.
Yeah.
And the other Jet Li from our dimension, who technically should be as strong, but isn't really like used to thinking like that. Could you imagine if, like, you all of a sudden were 10 times stronger, but someone told you, you wouldn't assume that you could do that. You'd be like,
no, that's the thing. Yeah. Actually, I have a point about that in a second, but
yeah. What?
Well, I love that point because, like, how would, like, remember Shazam?
Yeah.
Shazam, and how, like, they were at the convenience store and he said, shoot him in the face.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's like, bang, he's like, I'm bulletproof. Like, you wouldn't even know your abilities.
Right. Yeah. Like, and testing them is the most dumb thing on the planet, right? Like, people with healing powers are like, I'm going to jump off a building.
You're like, I know, like, that's the crazy part. The first, like, when you watch the original Spider-Man movie and Tobey Maguire, starts climbing, right? Yep. That's cool because he can sort of feel it. But remember when he went to go get his powers back and he was like, and he jumped off and he's like, I'm back. And then he falls and he goes, my back.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen that Jet Li movie. That sounds amazing. What happens? So is the one that's gathered all the powers, is he kind of like the evil one? And then the one from our, so he's kind of got to fight this guy off who's.
So the symbology behind it is like, so the guy the Jet Li version who's going around killing his other versions, there's like a time police, a temporal police agency, Jason Statham, and I forget the other dude.
Jason Statham's in it too?
Yeah, he's
cool.
one of the time cops.
Yeah.
And so the Jet Li that is going through time killing himself, he has a martial arts style that's like, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So it's like I forget what martial art is based on, but it's a lot of straightforward and back and forth movements. And the other one, who's the hero, who like has no knowledge of his other selves, has a family, has a wife he loves. He's a cop in a regular police, department. His style is like circular. So whenever you see him doing katas, he's doing these circular formations, which again, I forget what martial art that's from. And so they kind of have a clash of ideologies. Like, it's like, do you need to just, charge in and destroy things, or can you kind of circle around and really figure out your flow? It's pretty tight. So
I'm watching that this weekend. So we're going to watch Black Panther tonight. And I'm going to watch The One tomorrow because, I mean, we love the action movies here. And I haven't seen that one. I remember like, because Jet Li, like, he was famous, like quite famous for a while.
Yeah.
His movies were, I mean, I don't know if he's still making a lot. He's a bit older now, obviously.
He's a lot older, and he's a little, I mean, he's good, but I don't think he's doing a lot lately. Yeah. I also haven't been keeping up. I say that about people, and I'm like, I don't know. What's Big Sean doing? Probably not a lot, but it's just that I don't pay attention.
The number one movie in Australia right now, and we don't even know. He's like, oh no, he's super famous over there.
I haven't seen Paul Rudd in a week. He must be doing nothing.
That guy's a time traveler.
Oh my gosh, that would be such a waste of power if you just time travel so you could stay the same age in our time.
I know, right? I know. So this one movie. So okay, from the latest Star Wars movies, the guy who plays General Hux, the redheaded guy who plays kind of like, Yeah, he's great. I can't remember his name in real life. At the Dom Wall Gleason or Dom Nomnall.
Yeah.
So he's in a movie, and it's called like Out of Time or something like that. It's kind of a romantic comedy. Not really a romantic comedy, more of a romantic drama where it's really cool. The males in his family, it's like a science fiction film. It's surprising. The males in his family can jump back in time to their former selves and relive moments and like just basically go back like into their former self. So they're not like back to the future time traveling where they end up physically there. He literally can like go back to any memory and live from that point on again. So he can basically live forever. And the movie's like about him and how he discovers that and his dad and the girl that he meets and how he like, it's a really good movie. And it's this weird, the whole time I'm watching it, I'm thinking something bad's going to go happen. Cause there's one point where he goes back a bit too far before his kids were born. And then when he comes back to where he is now, his kid is different because like the moment of conception would change the baby you have. And it's just mind blowing. Right. And so he has to go back again to make sure he's not going too far and fix that because his kid looks different. It's a boy instead of a girl. It's an interesting movie. It's about time travel, but it's really a sweet movie too. Cause there's this thing with his dad and the last moments and it's pretty cool movie. I would recommend it.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. I mean, the only thing I would probably do, and maybe this is thinking small, I would just go back to like the best sex in different times of my life.
There's a moment, there's a thing in the movie where that happens.
Yeah, right. You just go back.
It like,
man, they were badass. Or because like when I was younger, I like people used to be like, "You're like an old man," because I just didn't think like kids, like other kids. I was always like asking questions and different things like that. I would go back and just be real. I'd be like, yo, I'm from the future. Here's some points in your life. You may want to think about this decision. See you later. You know what I mean? Totally. I mean, I'd be completely different when I went back into the future, but life is fun. Let's have adventure.
That's crazy that if you went to LA a week later, you would have met, like it would have been different for you.
Yeah.
Like and you can see that, hey, how that would have maybe happened, right?
Yeah. I probably would never have thought to do stand-up comedy because one of my first friends in LA was a stand-up comedian. And so I would go to his shows because he needed me to be his one, He needed to be like, hey, I brought somebody. And I was like, I'm here,
Yeah.
So
that's wild.
Okay, so I'm being bored to sleep. Are you? Oh, dang! On the stream, you hate it. So take your butt to sleep, boy. So we got a couple questions from Laura, and then I'm probably gonna get out of here. Are you thinking the market will drop more with Lambo announcement? Trying to time the market better. What do you think?
Yeah. I do. I have gems ready waiting for that announcement. Not like, I'm not insane or something, but yeah, I mean, for sure, right? I mean, I certain things probably won't drop like you'd think, like some of the bigger stuff, but I'm really interested to see what happens with the Infinity Stone stuff. Because I really want, I think that's the first airdrop sort of whatever potential. We don't know if it's really going to happen, but obviously it's going to happen. That's the one that I think I want to go for. I never go for those. I never collect all the posters to get this or that or the. I just never do it. I just don't really see like it never seems to work out like in terms of my gems and what you get. I haven't really been super interested in. Although I did want the Disney one with the Disney D and all that. That one I really wanted that for some reason. I wanted to get that drop or complete that, but I never got it. But this one I think with the stones and the gauntlet, not even just for like money or something reasons or. I think I want to go for it. But so what I did actually, I had them all like a few days ago or whatever, 4 or 5 days ago. And then, the thought of the Lambo was just looming right in my head. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to sell them right now and just maybe wait and pick them. I'm not saying anyone else should or anything. I never talked about it. But I'm just going to sell them and then just pick them up maybe later. The only problem is that they gave us 2 in a row really quickly together. And that made me kind of worried that they were going to actually do this gauntlet thing. And you know what my thought about it? Like I had another theory that I only shared in a Twitter space. And this is a theory. It's just, what's that?
Alpha?
Yeah, alpha. Yeah, well, it's just some random theory, but probably not going to happen. But I was thinking about it the night that I actually sold those ones, right? To get these gems because of maybe Lambo, because I think it's supposed to come anytime, right? You'd think. And so with the VV500 video that is coming out, a lot of
Yeah.
people think that the Lambo is going to show up there, and then they're going to announce the drop, and that's why that video got postponed. It was supposed to be yesterday.
Ooh.
That VV5 from Metaverse Life, you're supposed to put out that VV500 video,
Yeah.
like, and it's supposed to come out in the second, but it's been pushed. So, and something, I think it's the Lambo. I think they're just trying to solidify that. So anyway, with the stones, think about this for a second. So you know how David tweeted out a few days ago about he wondered how many people would have all 5 stones, like 5, right? Do you remember but there's supposed to be 6, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have the soul stone. So, and we're all guessing how we get it with like, oh, maybe sacrifice, just like in the movies, it's all fun.
Yeah.
But because he tweeted 5, and I was looking at that, he goes, it'd be really interesting to see who has all 5, he says. And so I was thinking, well, what if if you had all 5, they would airdrop you the soul stone?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then if you had all 6, then you have the ability to buy the gauntlet.
Right.
They don't airdrop the gauntlet. They just give you you get the window to buy it. Like they've done that, right?
Yeah, because that does make sense, because you can't just get the soul stone. You have to do something, right?
Yeah.
So if you receive the soul stone, which gives you access to the gauntlet, that's still you having to spend some money just to collect all of them. So it's not like they're losing money. It's like, no, you still have to go buy it,
Yeah, you don't get airdrop the gauntlet for free. You get the ability to buy it.
Yeah.
And you
like
get that kind of access to it, the reservation. Yeah.
Like they reserved it with the
Yeah.
blue and yellow Batman.
Yeah, exactly. Just like that. And so I was thinking, like, what if they airdropped you the soul stone for owning the other 5? Because David specifically mentioned 5 instead of saying that's 5 out of 6. He never said that. He said it'd be interesting to see who has all 5. Yeah. And they might, if they did that, it scared me to not own them at this moment, because that's why I'm kind of like, I sold them, but I want them. I sold them so I have more gems for like a Lambo to try to go for. I don't know how much it's going to cost. It could be 1,000 gems for all we know to go for the Lambo.
Right.
But like, I want to have those just in case,
Right.
Something. I don't know.
It's a dangerous game we play, because
I know
we're playing emotions, we're playing speculation, and we're also looking at like kind of perceived value, right? So
yeah,
I think that there's a lot just in different directions. I think that if you get a Lambo and are able to afford to go for it, you're probably, if you're looking to then recollect things, gonna be able to get a good return on the Lambo. But yeah, I could be completely wrong. It could be 20 gems over retail and then dip because people are like, I want to sell it,
Yeah, right. Exactly, man. The Lambo. Jeez.
It's crazy. Like, I can't even keep the gems to even save up. Like, I'm like,
it's tough, right? Like the Aston Martin was 300 gems, right? And then the secret rare was 1,000,
right?
To buy, right?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't the Lambo be like that, like 1,000 or whatever? Like, I mean, I don't even know if I'll be able to go for it. But I'm not gonna. If it's 1,000, I'm not going for it. I mean,
right.
Like, what am I gonna do?
Like, I mean, what are you gonna put in more? You're gonna take out a small business loan? What are you gonna do?
Sell my Todd or something? Which
yeah, sell a kid. You know what I mean? That's not good.
Sell a kid.
Nobody likes that. But anyway, it's been a dope Friday, dude. Thanks for popping in. Dino, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you. He's somewhere in the crowd with his kids. My collectibles, I'll see you soon. And hey, I don't know if I ever got the drop heads.
Yeah, did you get the drop head from me yet?
I don't think I did. Did you send it?
Well, yeah, you have your wallet to me, right? I'll get it to you. I'll get it to you right now. I'm gonna give you one of the drop head 2s.
Oh, nice, dude. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I need your wallet address because Tony got one, and he sent me the comic. And then we gave the comic to the person who won that he wanted to give away. Yeah. So I don't think you've got your drop idea. Yeah, just DM me. I'll get it to you right now. Get you a good one. Well, actually, check. I'll double check. Check your hidden folder. You might have got one.
Oh, I might have it. Yeah. Yep.
I think it might be in your hidden folder.
That's where it is.
Let me know. And And I appreciate you wanting one. It's super fun, man.
Cool. Yeah. There's just so many things I was like, all right, that seems cool, because we got to talk a little bit at Decon, and I was like, all right, I like that.
And by the way, we need new Veve logos now. Jimbo.
Make 2 for the bros. Make 2 for the bros.
Yeah, you make it a heart. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate you.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, support Veve Bros. I've been Veve Bros, and I'll see you when I'm looking at you.